ladies, and welcome to Us Not on Screen.
Back on. We're going to watch that intro again.
Well, then we're not here.
I don't know why you guys
You
keep
just
ducking.
got the radio
I don't
broken.
know why you guys keep ducking in and out.
Welcome to Smoking Underground, where it's tech. So there's always going to be some kind of issue, right?
I think we look better this way.
I mean, it is a nice silhouette. So today,
Looks like me from the top view.
we are talking about, the brass tacks of it. We're talking about smoothness.
Yeah.
Ditch the bite and go with what's right.
Oh, nice. Very good.
So there you go. And the reason we came up with this was I just kept thinking, Gary, about time is the ultimate luxury.
Right.
Fill it beautifully.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what we got to do, right?
Right on.
Oh, you got full spectrum, John.
Full spectrum, John. Yes.
Well, there you go. I just put
I don't know which is worse, not seeing you guys or seeing me.
Yeah.
I think it's
So
add a little.
that's the idea. Is time is super valuable.
Mhm.
There's a reason you go to your job
Right.
and they pay you
Yeah.
because they're paying for your time.
Mhm.
They're paying not just for your time, but
Right.
for your skill.
Expertise.
That's right. Hey, it's back up. Excellent.
Yay.
Some idiot hit the unmute button. He hit the stop amp button.
Oh, well, welcome back, everybody.
I should have a sound effect for that.
You should.
There we go.
There you go. Welcome to Smoking Underground.
Hello.
Now I got to get rid of the echo we got.
Oh,
That's true.
Echo.
How you doing, Gary?
Echo. I'm fine. How are you?
I am feeling very mellow today.
Oh, me too. I don't know why. Must be sunspots. It
Must be
the weather.
that because it's weird because it affects people in different ways. Like today's either been the people.
Right.
Some people have been just snapped,
Right.
or some people are just super mellow.
Everybody in the office today, which we're back at the office, has been in such a that we have cohesed, if you will, so well today. And I don't know why, but man, we all were in a great mood. All of us cutting up with each other, all very jovial, a lot of jocularity going on.
Yeah.
So all of that. So it was a good day today, and I felt kind of good. It was kind of odd.
Yeah.
But I felt kind of good today too.
I was slightly cold, and normally I like cold weather, but today I have not enjoyed it as much. But
Yeah.
it's still been a mellow day. How you been, John?
Oh, it's been an exciting day for me.
Yeah.
Been adjusting to this new computer company I'm working with. And,
Yeah.
oh,
Gateway,
I don't
right?
like these 40-hour work weeks. How do you people do them?
You working for
Yeah.
Gateway now?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I'm sucking on the teat of the cow.
That's right. For those of you who don't know, Gateway Computers doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh,
Obviously, you don't check the computer department at Walmart.
Oh, there it is. Gateway Moo.
Do they really?
You can buy Gateway computers at Walmart.
There you are.
Gateway
Walmart,
is
your
not
home
what it
for
used
Gateway
to be.
computers. That's our new show sponsor.
Yes.
They're not as prevailing as they used to be, like
No,
Gateway
that's for
stores
sure.
and all that kind of stuff.
God.
It's like trying to find a CompUSA.
Oh, wow. Tell me about it. God.
So going into smoothness, let's go back to smoothness. We like to fill our time beautifully, right, Gary?
Hello, Jason. Yeah.
And Mr. Seeger's there.
Yeah.
Likes to fill
he's
his time.
chatting on a Gateway computer now.
That's right. I bet he is.
Nice.
He likes to fill his time beautifully. So we decided
All 8
to lean
meg
into
of
that theme.
Nice.
And so what are we smoking today, Gary?
You know, we have one of the creme de la cremes. And of course, Harris, cover your ears. We are smoking a Davidoff Winston Churchill.
Oh, I'm smoking a
What
Brick House New Beginnings right now.
All right. Okay, there you are.
Traitor.
Alf going on.
Do it.
Yeah, and of course, this thing right here has got one of my favorite blends, really, of all time, because you're looking at Ecuador and Connecticut on the outside. Then you're looking at a San Andreas binder, which is, I'm a San Andreas freak. I love San Andreas. And
He's
then we're
from
looking
San
at
Andreas.
Nicaragua and Dominica filler on this right here.
That was very
And
pretentious.
It's trying to be, trying to be correct. And anyway, yeah. So it's one of the more delectable smokes and one of the more smooth ones because of the Ecuadorian wrapper on the outside, obviously.
So the interesting thing about that viewer right there, Mr. Jason Seegers, is at work. I work with him.
Mm-hmm.
We call him Cigars. Jason Cigars.
Cigars.
Yeah.
Very good. That's a good one. Does he do cigars? I guess he does.
Not really, no.
Oh, well, that's all right. Welcome, Jason. Cigars.
And then today, to add to the level of smoothness,
What are you sipping on over there?
I am sipping on. Let me tell you a story behind the reason I'm sipping.
Oh,
on
here we
first.
go. All right.
So we decided on these cigars. So I went into the humidor. I grabbed 3 of them, and I felt elegant grabbing them.
Yeah,
Felt
almost
sophisticated.
Felt like you need to have an evening dress on.
That's
doesn't it?
right.
That's what I thought.
So I walk outside of the humidor, and I look at Wes, our resident Wes.
What?
100 Pipers. It's a blended scotch. It's a cheap scotch that's really good that he actually turned me on to. It's pretty amazing for an everyday drink. So I'm standing there looking at Wes, and I show him our 3 cigars. And I go, Wes, we are talking about smoothness today. I need something smooth to go with this amazing cigar. And then I reveal it to him, and he goes, oh. So today, for all you people who drink, you understand this. Today, I am drinking a Balvenie 21.
That only costs twice, if not 3 times, what your dad would offer.
That's right. That's right.
Good grief, really?
Well, we make up for it a lot of
All right.
times with some other stuff, and we don't use the budget used for it, and
No, we
potentially the double cigars that was in the budget.
Yeah.
Hint.
Yeah.
It's been addressed.
It's been addressed. So every once, I don't typically like to go this high end. I'll be honest with you, John, because I'm like, I know I can, but no.
Because
Right.
now everything else tastes like boo.
Yeah, exactly. So
I guess I should have used the raspberry sound.
Yeah.
So
Smushing great.
Balvenie 21. This thing is just the smell of it will intoxicate.
Oh,
you.
let me, please. May I?
Absolutely.
Let's see. Oh, that is
And no, you may not have a sip.
that's got a perfume type smell.
Stick
Yeah.
your finger in it. And then you
Don't
I was
you
thinking
dare.
that, put the tongue
Don't you
through it.
dare. This is not a sharing scotch, by the way. You get your own damn glass.
I noticed it's wrong. You don't have a cube in there.
You know, I like mine straight. I typically do.
I figured you're gonna put one of them big old balls in there.
I've got big enough balls as it is. I don't need to do that.
There you are.
Oh,
I'm
where's my
about to set that
AC/DC?
one up for you.
DS, yes. So there's a story behind him putting that abbreviation out there if you want to hear it, but it is kind of gross.
Mm.
I really don't want to even.
Okay. So-
The first few things that come up for that acronym, I just.
And you're probably accurate, which I'll talk to you about it after the show.
Good gosh.
Good one there, Seegers.
If you do that, I'm gonna go into the food sickness I had down in New Orleans.
I'm good. Okay,
I'm gonna
so-
follow that up.
Ditch the bite
Just will. Yes.
and go with what's right.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
So we're going off of the theme of time is a luxury, fill it beautifully,
Right on.
which you can see on Davidoff's products, I believe.
Right.
In that you guys all know the cigars you smoke, and you know when you're like, you try something and you went, this was a garbage cigar, or it's not ready yet.
God, how disappointing.
Exactly. How disappointing.
God.
They just released this cigar, and the rep's making it to be this amazing thing, and you're smoking it going, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
They leave, and you're like, can I throw this away now?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's great with a flu. Fantastic, But
Yeah.
other than that, good God.
Right. Like you don't even want to fill it with your everyday in the
Right.
truck. You don't care what you're smoking.
Yeah.
cigar.
No, I mean half of it plugged, burning crooked, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
anyway,
and on top of that, the bad wrapper
Yeah.
or the bad band that's on it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like a band where the graphics on the band and all that is the little textures all peeling off
Sure. Right.
because they printed it on crappy material.
Mm-hmm.
John, can you show the band for this Churchill real quick?
Oh, I might be able to.
If you take it out of the cellophane, I guess.
Gorgeous band. Boy,
It is.
That's one thing Davidoff does.
Oh,
man. They do
mine's all cut.
Okay,
It just
good,
hasn't been lit.
Eggshell white
shoot like
with a gloss gold. It's
Yes, sir.
absolutely gorgeous.
it is.
That camera is definitely not doing it justice.
Yeah.
Davidoff is the number one, one of the number one brands,
cameras.
number one brands in the world. And they actually got permission from the Churchill family to use the name and the picture. So we're looking good.
Awesome.
I wish it would focus on the dang cigar.
It won't. So, John, Gary,
I'm all here.
what built into this cigar makes it so smooth? What do you think it is?
Age, cultivate. Oh God, my God. Oh Lord, child. Lord, it's all the above. There's one thing about Davidoff that that you're going to have to understand. You're going to have to comprehend this, and that is that Davidoff is a Swedish company. Okay, it's Geneva. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at a company that is meticulous, particular, very, I'm going to go ahead and say it, anal about what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the way they are. And they want to do, and Zeno Davidoff, which is the creator, owner, all that stuff, God rest him, was one of the best at doing that. Davidoff, of course, was Cuban, back it up until about 1985, I think. And of course, brought over to the Dominican Republic.
Right.
And they have done things over and above the Call of Duty ever since. They do nothing bad. And everything that they come out with, Avo, Ubasian, they got the Avo, you got the Griffins, you got, now you got Camacho. They do everything right. They do everything above. Davidoff actually is one of the very few factories that has a sprinkler system. And I say factory, I'm talking about fields, because it's normally just rainfall, especially in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Ecuador, you can just about, this is the reason why they grow tobacco, the shade grown so much, because you literally can set your watch by the time of the clouds.
Right.
And it's fantastic. Fantastic brand. I call it the Bentley of cigars.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is fine.
Even their cigarillos that they sell are exquisite. And
yes, sir.
What makes me think of is the reason I'm drinking Balvenie 21 is you get a good company that makes really good scotch, any kind of libation, and that's going to be good.
Right.
Any of them, right?
Yeah.
Big high name brands, Lagavulin, stuff like that.
Sure.
It's going to be good.
Right.
You don't ever have to wonder whether a Davidoff is going to be good or not.
Right.
There are some other brands that we even sell that sometimes you're like, they're usually okay,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a higher hit chance of it having some bad ones.
Very good.
There is a incredibly, incredibly low, if not almost zero, hit rate of a Davidoff being bad.
Right.
Quality control, attention to detail, everything about it.
That's a lot of what you pay for.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things I tell people quite often with cigars. That's consistency is a lot of that price.
Yeah. And I encourage you, if you are in the market, get yourself one of these. I'd recommend maybe a shorter cut. And then buy something average.
Yeah.
And light them both at the same time.
And if you ever get a chance to, Davidoff comes out every year with a year of something.
Right.
You're the rat, you're the horse, you're the ox, so on.
Right.
And of course they've got so many small batch brands. It's in the, and all of those man, that is next level. I cannot stress enough. Get you something that is literally, along those lines. I mean, because the Davidoff regular line, the 1000 series, the Grand Cruise, the Anniversary, all of those are great. They're fantastic. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here you are.
Yeah.
But dude, the small batch that they make is just stupid good.
Yeah.
My God, man, hints of cinnamon and vanilla and oh my goodness.
And
It just
and he's not
smooth.
exaggerating. That is in the flavor profile. You just have to learn how to identify it.
Yes.
So the next thing I wanted to talk about was we talk about it being smooth.
Mhm.
Let's describe what that means. Like for this cigar, not just the word smooth, but I mean like when you pull it in, when you pull in the smoke into your mouth and you let it float around and you push it out. Think smooth. That's the first layer of the description. Now, the countermeasure to this, before I go into the smooth nature of it, is I typically like a Camacho, like a triple Maduro.
Okay.
God rest its soul. Rest in peace, the Camacho Candela, which you need to bring back, Camacho. The peppery flavor, because it's rough.
Man,
it's leathery.
That's a dog right there.
It's got that nice spice, that bite to it that'll you just enjoy it.
Come on.
It's like a rye whiskey or a really strong whiskey that kicks you in the face.
All right.
Whereas this right here, you're pulling it in and it's warm smoke, sometimes even hot if you're pulling it too much. But all of that is still textured smooth. Every single flavor hit is like velvet across your palate.
And here's the I love spicy food. Love spicy food. I've got an array of hot sauces, and I'm a very large proponent of Mexican and food.
Okay.
And anyway, I love anything that's got some spice to it when it comes to a food.
Right.
But when it comes to my cigar, there's something about when it comes to my cigar, it's got to be smooth. Yeah. It's got to be silk. It's got to have fluid. It's got to flow. It has to have some type of a smooth texture to it to where you can really, really enjoy yourself and the flavor of it. It's all in doing this right here. It gives you a nice dose of what life should be like,
right,
in the downtime.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, anyway. I mean, I can't say enough about this because I mean, Davidoff just does such a stupid good job, man.
And now you have the aspect of some people. Because I know I went through this as well, Gary, John. I couldn't appreciate it.
Right.
Because I was hooked on straight Maduro every time. That's all I wanted to smoke. And so I would never get a Connecticut. I'd never get a Sundgren. I wouldn't do any of that because I'm like, those are weak sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, open your mind. And after a while, you'll move away from it.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
But then you grow a new appreciation.
Correct, sir.
If I had to smoke this 4 years ago, I
Mm-hmm.
probably wouldn't be able to appreciate it.
Correct.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Because as we all know, this is a hobby.
Yeah.
You learn the ins, the outs.
Right on.
Gary's a friggin' encyclopedia of this stuff anyway. So just remember what you're buying. That's what I'm saying. You're going to the humidor. Remember what you're buying.
Exactly. And when it comes to smoothness too, and like yourself, the appreciation, and if there's anybody out there that's watching this that likes the hard Maduros, that likes the heavy stuff, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's great. That's a fantastic cigar to end the day on.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And of course, it's your prerogative. It's driving down the road, whatever.
Right.
But to have something like this, an appreciation for it, I'm going to say one thing that's probably taboo, but I'm going to throw it out there. In order to appreciate something like this right here, fire this thing up about 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And have a little toke of that and get you maybe a little coffee to go with it. Maybe something with some cream and sugar. I like mine black, but Get you something with some cream and sugar with it, something that matches this right
Smooth.
here. Right. And get you that right there and fire this thing up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you, man, it's like taking a first bite out of a steak.
Yeah.
It is
it's
another
phenomenal.
dimension, man. It is so nice. Your palate's fresh. It hasn't experienced anything yet. And man, when that pops, you're going, whoa, what is that? Because I had to do that, literally. I had to do that. So, and that was an enlightenment right there.
It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't do it often
Really?
enough.
Okay.
I really don't, but I need to do it more
Nice.
often.
Yeah, you do.
Just
Yeah, you do,
you wake
man.
up right in the morning, you're getting some water,
Yeah.
get yourself ready to sit outside,
Right on.
and then be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my iPad
Mm.
and I'm gonna enjoy doing something or just sitting out and listening to everything
Oh, yeah.
and light it up. Get your coffee going, that nice smell of coffee wafting in your
Come
house.
on, son.
Sit down on the patio,
Yeah.
fresh morning air.
Bro.
I'm telling you, it's what it makes me think of is there's a lot of these people that talk about having a beer in the shower. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I-
Only when
I'm-
the kidney stone hits. That's about it.
I've never actually done it, but I've heard that drinking a beer while you're in the shower is incredibly refreshing.
I think you can get specially designed
Really?
shower beer holders.
Yes. Yeah.
I was going to check out.
I know. It sounds really weird.
You know, I can see that because the shower up in the nasal passages cleans the palate. And of course, you have nothing outside that has any repercussion as far as the smell or flavor or anything.
Yeah.
You got nothing but water coming out. So, and the freshness and the heat opens everything up. I bet you could probably eat a steak in the shower and it probably tastes totally different.
I got all kinds of shower beer can holders,
Shower beer caddy.
shower wine bottle holders, shower wine glass
Yeah.
holders.
How about that?
Hey, I'm saying we're in the first world. It ain't a problem for us. Let's try it out. You got a moment, try it out.
Throw it out there, man.
And the reason you should try this in the morning, the reason you should try a beer in the shower is time is a luxury. Every moment of it. You get a weekend. If you get a weekend, that's 2 days. You don't have to go do something. You get to do what you need to do, what you want to do, family, friends, things like that. Fill it. Now, that's the other reason we say choose the right cigar, because most cigars, which I don't know if any of you know this, cigars are based off of time, the length of them. They're based
Correct.
off of time.
Correct, sir.
I
Right
would
on.
say the average is 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
About 45 minutes. That's probably the average of most size. Typical, and this is a complete average of everything.
Okay.
I'm not talking like super long ones or Churchills. I'm just talking
Right.
normal size cigars.
Okay.
About 30 to 45 minutes.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's that part of your life. You have something like this, you're going to slow this down and do the full length of it, which is
Without a
probably
doubt.
going to be a full hour.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting here smoking this, and I kid you not, we've smoked a lot of cigars on this show, and I'm enjoying this so much right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look where I'm at. Look where I'm at compared to you.
Yeah. Right.
I'm at the same level.
Yeah.
Typically, I'd be about a
Yes,
quarter
you
down.
are.
from
You roll on those, brother.
Yeah.
You roll.
I'm
The
enjoying
kidney does.
every single puff of this so much.
Yeah.
I
I'm loving
think
it.
this is an overlooked cigar in the humidor. Everybody goes for the late hour. They all want the Winston Churchill late hour, the
Right.
darker
Right,
cigar,
right.
the evening, smooth.
Right on.
But your comments about early in the day, breakfast, it's just, goes with your saying there,
Yeah.
Devin.
Right.
Man,
This is adding time to your life.
I'd
Yeah.
like to
Right.
go into a screen
Like
room.
that.
If I need to get a screen room built at my house. If I had a screen room, I'd get the coffee brewing. I'm trying to set the picture because I can't do it right
I'm
now.
just thinking of the irony of your day job.
Right. Those are expensive screen rooms. Those are expensive ass screen
Oh yeah,
rooms.
those are the people that quoted me $100,000 for a deck.
Anyways, we won't go into that.
John said, "Give me two."
Nice screen room. Get the coffee brewing. Make you some nice breakfast.
Come on, brother.
Sit down. Plate.
What time you want me
Coffee.
over? What time you want me over? What time?
Plate. Coffee. iPad.
Come on, baby.
Cigar lit.
Ah, Come on.
You're good to go. That is living right there. That is filling your time beautifully because you chose to fill it that way.
I know what I'm going to do Saturday. I'm off Saturday. Guess what I'm going to do?
You know what's funny?
You laid it out.
Yeah.
You
No joke. I may actually go out there after the show and buy one of these just to have in the morning.
Yes, sir. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Man.
It'll help the commute. You won't be so upset with traffic.
Right. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
It sets the mood.
It does that. Now, it does.
It made me read that you ever heard of Wim Hof?
No.
The Wim Hof breathing method. It's the guy who's done all that ice stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So I saw something of his the other day. He goes, you should take a cold shower every morning because it lowers your heart rate, your blood pressure throughout the day. You're more chill for the rest of the day.
Chill. Yeah, you chill.
You're calmer. You don't get as stressed as often.
Man.
And I'm like, what if he's right?
Huh?
What if that's the solution to a better day almost every day is by taking a cold shower? On that note, what if enjoying your life, enjoying your time comes down to choosing luxury over cheapness, you know?
Yeah, right on.
I'm trying to make a really stoic point and he's laughing over here.
I was thinking the alternative to that. You put an ice pack in your pants and it'll do the same thing. Sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
You're good. But that's what I'm saying is filling your time.
Right.
One way, the first context behind that it makes me think is fill it beautifully. Well, what does that mean? It means you think it's beautiful.
Right on.
Which means you've made the decision to do it. You've had the free will and the freedom to choose it.
And nowadays, the way that the economy is, and of course, this is, of course, you're watching this. You have the date, the time on it, whatever else. And we're going through inflation right now. So what we're doing here, of course, is we're trying to take that time that is stressful right now, especially to the middle class, and lower your blood pressure, lower your stress.
Yeah.
Take time and just
Balvenie
chill.
21.
There you go. Man, just go with it and just let it flow, because these cigars, that's one thing, we gripe too much, in my opinion. We gripe too much about the cost of the cigar. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm one of them. I know what it takes to make one, but the fact of the matter is that if you spend the extra cash for something like this right here, okay, you will not be sorry.
You will not be sorry.
You will not. You will look at that and go, man, I needed that. I needed that, man. So, I mean, take a day off. Enjoy.
The other thought it brings up as far as going with smoothness is it made me think I had a discussion with a friend of mine last night. And it was a little bit of a serious conversation. And then when we got to the end of it, we were then playing some games and he stopped and he went, I've had conversations like this with friends before, and it usually ends kind of, okay. And then we come back to it, stuff like that. He goes, I felt uplifted by this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I'm like, dude, that's the difference between somebody who's friendly and somebody who is your friend, because your friend is going to build you up.
Yeah.
Even if it's hard information, you're going to feel better after. You're going to be like, okay, I may not agree with them, but we came to something together. You know what I mean?
Well, it's also saying too, and I'll say this without blowing your head up. Of course, I know it will, but nevertheless, it also comes to intelligence too.
Right.
So I mean, you literally have a little bit of sense that's being conveyed as well. So, you start getting off on the road and start getting teeter tattered about the world's issues and stuff like that. Stay away from that. Stay away from it. Go down a road that is going to be nice. You can conversate. You can have a decent conversation, and you can move forward and enjoy one of these with each other.
Exactly.
And that's,
I like what Oscar once said was all major decisions in the world have been made with
correct.
A cigar in your hand.
That is correct, sir.
Or with a cigar in your hand. Like
sir.
All of them. Ones that affect you.
Yes.
Those people were probably smoking cigars when they made those decisions.
Here.
Okay. So last thing I want to discuss is what's on there. I forgot what the date is again for some reason. I always forget the date. But the Ducks Unlimited event is coming up soon,
May 2nd.
May 2nd, which I believe is a Monday.
I believe so.
Yeah. I highly recommend it. $50 now if you buy the ticket, $60 at the door.
Right.
2 free beers, some cigars, free meal, which they usually have a really good food truck there, and like really good food truck.
Right.
They're going to have raffles, usually for guns and stuff like that.
Oh, will they ever?
And I'll give you a little hint.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little hint, just so you know. They buy all their beer in advance. That's how they give out free beer. So they got this roll of tickets. Near the end of the night, don't pressure the guy at the beginning. And near the end of the night, they're going to still have a bunch of tickets left. They've already paid for them. They will give you all the beer you want. You just give them, and they'll start passing those tickets out.
Oh,
You didn't hear that from me, but trust me, you want some beer, you're going to have a good time. It's worth the $50, even if you don't do the raffle.
agreed.
I did one of the raffles. I didn't win anything, but I probably won't do any raffle this year because there is a very good chance, if everything's still on board, John, that Smoking Underground.
I'm actually, it reminded me, I'm following up.
Smoking Underground may be there live broadcasting. And if you would like an extra cigar, we're going to have the Cigars and More Vitola cigars to give out. We're going to have some Connecticut's and some Maduros. And you come up and you're like, great show, and we'll just pass you one.
Yeah, and then you got to say great show. Just, I'll watch you, listen to your show.
Yeah.
I think it sucks, but, give me a cigar.
Tune in, things like that. May have some cards to give out to people when we give them the cigars, maybe.
Now we're talking. Hey, now.
I don't know if we'll have the logo done by then, but
Okay.
Hopefully we will. That'd be an excellent idea if we could. But I highly recommend the Ducks Unlimited event. I went for the first time this last one, which was like the end of last year. Absolutely wonderful. $50 worth your time, even if you're not even in the raffle. No joke. $50 for everything you're getting there is well worth the money.
Indeed it is. I mean, you're looking at vacations, guns, all kinds of doodads, this and that.
Well, you're just talking the cigars, the beer, and the meal, and the extra cigars you're going to get, and the extra beer you're going to get.
Right.
You're going to spend more than that if you did it by yourself.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
So I highly recommend you show up. You're probably going to want to raffle.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. I like
A lot of good things to see there.
and we look forward to seeing y'all there if we get there. Hopefully we will.
So to wrap this up, where's everybody going to be this week as far as stores?
Well, okay. John, go ahead.
Sunday, 280.
Sunday, 280 for John. Gare Bear.
I am off this weekend, but I'm normally at Vitola. And if you weren't there last Saturday, I apologize, but I smoked a pork shoulder.
We should have had that screenshot.
And smoked pork shoulder last Friday night for about 9 hours.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the cigar you smoked.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't eat pork, Gary, but that picture, it looked good.
Dude. Yeah, I did about 3 of them, one for sister-in-law, and of course, one for us as a family. And of course, I took the other one to the shop. Yeah. And that was like piranhas.
Yeah, I bet that didn't last very long at all.
Gone. Oh, yeah, gone. And Wes over there was just, he had some in his teeth and he was still sucking on it, by 8 o'clock that night. So,
and if you are looking to get out and stay out late in the Trussville area, so you don't have to drive so far, old Devin here does late night Friday night.
Yes, sir.
At Trussville.
Yes, sir.
BYOB.
Trust Vegas.
We'll have the tip box out.
Yep. Bring cabbage.
Bring your cabbage.
Right on.
And have a good time. There's a good group of guys there.
Yeah.
And everybody pretty much shares. I'll be honest with you. They share.
Good bunch of guys too.
Yeah. Pretty good, man. Dudes. Pretty good.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
Bring food, bring drink, share.
Now listen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you because I wouldn't lie to you because I don't know you. And I wouldn't keep doing those late nights if I wasn't having a good time myself.
Right on. Yeah. Yeah. So drop by because I mean he's open 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't
Yep.
make any difference. I mean,
Yep.
as long as he's somebody's feeding him, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Then yeah, man, he's
Hey,
there. Come by.
And
get
if
your
it's
stick.
late and you doubt, you're like maybe a slow night, give me a call.
There you go.
No joke.
See,
Hey,
there you go.
this was wonderful. So last Friday,
yeah,
these four ladies called me and said, "Are you still open at 11 o'clock?"
really.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here," because some of the guys were there.
Yeah.
2 or 3 of them were there. These ladies show up. They tipped me very well,
Oh, nice.
and the guys played cards with them for another
No
hour and a
kidding.
half, dude.
Oh,
It was wonderful. It was such a
that's
great
so
night.
cool.
Yeah, I hope they show up again tomorrow night because
Yeah.
we have a good time there. And yeah,
Yeah, and if you ever get a chance over at Vitola over there, we have a chess board, and we've got sort of a chess club over there. So it's kind of small.
if you come to Trustville,
Yeah.
you can play the chess master Marvin.
Oh, there it is.
Marvin is absolutely excellent, and I challenge you to beat him because he's very good, very good.
Yeah.
And he will gladly pay you or
Yeah.
play you, I should say.
Yeah, yeah, and of course we got Wes, which is our one-legged pipe guy out here. That who's also a liquor connoisseur too.
Yeah.
And someone who's got an IQ of about 140. He's stupid smart and good dude too. So if you come to Vitola, you'll have a handful there too.
Yeah,
So
no joke.
be glad to do it. Well, there's a lot of smart guys that work here. We got one behind the counter's PhD. We got Jim over Vitola, who's got 2-3 degrees.
Yeah, Josh, the one here.
Josh here, yeah,
Man, when we went out to dinner
Yeah.
with Christian Aurora,
yeah.
I was like, because I didn't really know him. I just know him from talking to him every once in a while. I
Right,
got a chance to
right.
talk to him about some of the stuff he's reading,
Yeah.
and it was really
Oh.
refreshing to be able to have
yeah,
a
right,
really strong conversation
right on.
about really high intellectual stuff.
Oh
because
yeah,
it's few and far between unless you're like in school or
right.
stuff like that. So
Sure.
it's always a pleasure to talk to him.
Yeah, and we got some pretty good guys that
Yeah.
work at these stores over here, and we got anyway, and we got we had Drew. I think Drew's gone now, and I think he was a professor, and I think I think his hours changed, whatever, so he had to leave. But nevertheless, anyway, yeah.
There you
So yeah, man, come by and just enjoy yourself. Bring drink, food, and everything else.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So that's about it. Unless you got anything else, Mr. John?
No, I think I'm good. I'm not trying to think if there were any highlights, etc.
Well,
Any
trying to
sales
think of,
going on right now we need to talk about?
We do have the Oliva one.
Yeah.
Buy 6 Olivas. Your lowest price in that 6 is free. So it's buy 5, get your 6th free, lowest price in the purchase.
Right.
Also get you an entry for a bunch of Oliva swag. We're giving away
Yeah.
the really good lighter that the cigar companies
Yeah.
do. Oliva's got, I think we got 5 or 6 of those to give away.
There's one at my store too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that deal's going on. I think if you buy 12, I can't remember, you get 10 or 20% off. Cannot remember. And I don't know if that means you get 2 free and 20. I don't know how that one works.
Are we still doing the Deadwood sale? Because it was like buy 5,
Really?
3 ladies and get something, or buy 4
No.
Yeah, I
ladies.
think
kidding.
there is one of those going on.
Wow.
I don't remember where I
Yeah.
read that.
Oh,
There's a
wow.
special deal on Deadwood
Hmm.
cigars, the Sweet Janes, the Fat Bottom Betties,
I
things
didn't
like
know
that.
that.
But I can't remember exactly what it is. But
Holy moly! Well, I'll be getting.
most stores have it posted in the
Okay.
store. Anyway, so that's it.
Interesting.
That's
Yeah.
it for us.
That's it.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. For everybody tuned in,
Yes, sir.
and we'll see you guys next
And
time. And you know what? I'm just going to end with our with "Time is a Luxury"
Right on.
and fill it beautifully.
And life's too short to smoke a short cigar.
That's right. Thanks, John. Thanks
Thanks
Gary.
a lot.
Thank
We're
you.
out of here.
Adios.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it is, isn't it? That's it, right there.
That's what he made.